Okay. All right, there we go. All right. Microphone's working. Hey everybody. Welcome back to Starfield videos. This is Hades. Sorry the last few videos there's been like no commentary. A lot of shit's been going on around my place. So that and spending some time at the in-laws. So yeah, let's get to it.
Hey, I want to talk to you. Thanks to you, Delgado's cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet, because I'm coming after you. Oh, I see. You think you're some kind of big shot, is that it? Gonna show poor Mathis a little mercy now that you're Delgado's best buddy, yeah? Well, guess what? Your generosity is getting me kicked off the key. And that means you better watch your back. Oh, I will, I can promise you that. Best part is, you won't even see it coming.
But you have just told us that you will attempt it. Do you not consider that counterproductive if you mean to ambush us?
Now get the hell out of me way!
Blowing off
That guy's a dick. He's a dick. I'm sorry, but he's a dick.
Normally, pirates don't need to brag about their accomplishments, but here, it's a competition.
Sharks are too scared to take the key.
Maybe. We haven't decided.
Well, I was wondering when you'd wander my way. The name's Fergus. Fergus Wickham. But you could call me Bog. Welcome to the Last Snow, where the drinks are never free.
Every pirate in this joint comes to the Nova for a drink.
Seems to me, instead of trawling deep space for stick change, we got a much bigger target.
Got it back in my experimental days. Before we fixed up Nova, she was a real boggy mess. Practically an indoor swamp. I figured some of what's growing around here could make some decent booze. Well, some might say I only got the booze part right. As long as you're buying, stay as long as you like. The Last Nova never sleeps, so no last call here. Since it's your first time with us, I'm willing to make an exception to the rule and offer you my speciality on the house. One free bottle of Bog's Grog. No, can't complain, right? And if you like it, you're in luck. Cheapest drink you can find, and guaranteed to drown those sorrows. Next time you need a pint, come in.
You food around here's what you'd expect. Cheap.
Hey, Cap, you hiring? Got some baddies on my tail, and I need a place to lay low. Boy, am I glad to hear that. It's the Vroon Zealots who are after me, and they don't give up easy. I'd be done for if they saw my ship out in space lanes. If the Vroon Zealots don't sound like a problem to you, then can't wait to see what you're made of. fine by me. I'm looking forward to the adventure. Sounds like a plan. Let's catch up later. Thanks again for the save.
You lost, Rook?
If you got any spare credits, you just need to unload some
What's your
junk,
poison?
head to the depot.
Plenty of options to wet your whistle. Nova wasn't always the lovely sight you see before you. She used to be a hydro farm and put up quite a fight when we decided to give her a makeover. Overgrown water everywhere. Almost gave up. But what's a proper home without a pub, eh? We'll see you next time.
What are you looking at?
Always ask for a bigger cut. It's all about making those credits. Rico uses his Steph shots. But to the fleet.
There are UC bureaucrats that must be furious that this station has become what it is today.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
What do you need? First time visiting the infirmary, huh? Let me give you a piece of advice. Try not to get into too many bar fights. I'm trying to save my dwindling supplies for sale and pirates coming in off of raids. That's what they all say, until they stumble in bleeding out on my floor. So here's what's what. You need medpacks, curatives, preventatives, I've got you covered. At least as long as my current supply holds out. You need enhancers, legal or illegal? I've got those too. Hopefully that won't be often. Now, if you don't need anything else, I've got a particularly annoying supply issue to deal with. Now, there's an offer I didn't expect. If you really want to help, I'm looking for someone who can handle themselves in a public setting. As in someone who knows how to get the job done without shooting up the place. Well, you'd be one of the first. I politely requested a list of supplies from Gennady Aton at the clinic and was told the price of business has gone up. I think he's back on Aurora, and he's upcharging me to pay for it. And if there's one thing I'm not going to do is subsidize his habit. I want you to make sure he delivers my supplies for the price we agreed on, but without raising any alarms. We'll see. Talk is one thing, actions are another. Take care of yourself.
If you need credits, hit up the mission.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Clamps released. original feedback checks out. We're in the right place. Airlock integrity looks good.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand.
Maybe I should have just gone to La Quilla.
Whatever you do, don't
Is there something I can help you with? You look a bit lost.
Kidding. Sort of.
Damn. You're fleet, aren't you? Oh, I should have known she'd send someone. Look, the price of goods here has gone up. Doubled, tripled even. Did she not even consider a cheaper supplier? She really should. Samina told you about that, huh? Well, I get why she'd think that, but that's not it at all. I was trying to nudge her into ending our partnership, using the only language the fleet knows. Creds. It's just, I hear about people getting treated or dying all the time due to run-ins with the fleet. How does it all shake out in the end? I don't know. Either way, it seems like I end up with lives on my conscience. Yeah? Advice from the fleet? I doubt it. Samina would make good use of them. Not like the people out there making the next cocktail to get high. I think you've convinced me. Still, I can't believe I made a deal with the Crimson Fleet. I've stashed the supplies in the storage closet just around the hall. Here's the key. Just try not to let anyone see you. I want to keep this as under the radar as possible.
Can we speak for a moment? I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay? It does seem to be a unique situation with serious consequences. That is what keeps me here as well. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being. Yes, that is one way of putting it. I am often surprised at how reluctant some are to agree with the idea. They sometimes seem offended I would suggest such a thing. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it. Yes, they were. I did not grow up amidst such luxury. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea. I have. There have been times where I wondered whether it was worth it. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space. It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times, without question. But now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
Keep your nose clean. The last thing I want is to charge you for...
Perhaps we should consider not staying long. It is good to be back in our own ship.
Undocking complete, Captain. Jump complete. All propulsion restored. And we're locked in.
I always thought heat leeches were just pests. Never considered trying to raise one as a pet. Imagine having your own terrormorph.
Need something? You looking to start something? Is Samina seeing anyone right now? Patience, I mean. I gotta sort it. We bleed before everything.
Anything ship-related? All business and... Sounds like fun. Let's see.
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die. Your choice.
The right protective gear can... Tactical gear is my special... Hi. I'm here if you need me.
Weapons for all occasions. Well, well. Neva's new hotshot. I knew you'd find your way back to my little corner of the key. Everyone always... Hey, if you want to pour credits into my pocket, you won't hear any... I carry most of the standard hardware. You know, kinetics, electromags, energy. Even a few... Occasionally, I stock a few smuggled items. Just don't screw... Oh, we all. A little advice. You bleed for the fleet. Anyone who says. Well, most people just. Take your pick. Done here? Fine by me.
I hope you do not have any loose cred sticks. I fully expect you would find them missing when we leave here.
Need something?
At this rate, I'll be out of supplies within the week. Tell me you've got those supplies from Gennady. I'm on the last of my medpacks here. Everything's accounted for. No damage. I'm impressed. I might have to make this a regular thing. At least it's one way to get guaranteed supplies. I only need to determine Gennady's limits. I'd hate to break him. I need love every minute of it, right? Well, I'll arrange your payment so you can get out of here. I appreciate the help.
Yeah?
Every captain here's earned their stripes. Bleeding for the fleet.
So wait. Say that again. You think I'm home?
Stop playing games. We both know your real name is Lionel Soto, and you know why I'm here.
Who are you? Fleet? Ecliptic? An independent?
I've spent 2 long years and every credit I had looking for you, just so I could look you in the eye before I pulled the trigger.
Hey, what's with the gun? There must be some mistake. I honestly don't know who you are.
Of course you don't know who I am. You're never concerned with the death you leave in your wake, in your pursuit of greed. You killed my husband, you son of a bitch! And now I'm going to kill you!
Such a terrible shame. All that time and money she wasted. Ah, well. Better get rid of the body.
Hello. Indeed I do. Very good.
Music in the Nova will get you in the mood for a job.
Get you a drink?
What a day. Perfect to end it with a fight.
I heard Isla's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side. What are you looking at? Always ask for a bigger cut. It's all about making those credits.
The fleet's the only family you need. Maybe I just need a drink more. Or need to have a week or two of real pirates.
There you are.
All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole roll call on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me. I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Gal Bank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me. No. Dombrowski's only aboard to use the Gal Bank VIP suite, so he can catch a free ride at the company's expense. I'm sure he'll be there partying with the other spoiled brats. I can guarantee he doesn't give a crap about what's going on at the event. And I'd prefer to have the money that award's worth in my account. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
I suppose it is up to you to decide whether it is worth it.
Then it's settled. Good. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods. We'll talk later.
There are a good many places I would rather be right now.
We may not have official security.
UC'll never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
UC SysDef is a joke.
We call
They
UC
haven't caught
SysDef
us yet.
sharks. But to the
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Unregistered starship. We're detecting. Well, it's what we're not detecting that's an issue. What's powering that thing? You know what? Just hold still while we do the contraband check.